In a quiet village where nothing ever goes wrong, one woman controls what everyone eats. Her akara is loved by all, but anyone who tries to sell like her doesn't last. Then one day, a pastor decided to ask why. In this story, I'll show you how a pastor uncovers the truth about an akara seller that nobody dares to question. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to get more stories like this. In a quiet Yoruba town called Aayito, life was simple. Farmers woke before dawn. Children ran barefoot through dusty paths. And every morning, before the sun fully rose, one smell ruled the entire town. Hot, sizzling akara. And that smell always came from one woman. They called her Mama Shadi. No one knew exactly when she arrived. No one remembered seeing her move into the town. It was almost as if she had always been there. And her akara was different. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, perfectly golden. The kind that made people close their eyes when they ate it. People didn't just like her akara, they craved it. Some would walk miles just to buy from her. Some would skip their own meals just to afford it. And strangely, no matter how early you came, Mama Shadi was always ready, always smiling, always calm, always watching. At first, nobody questioned it until someone tried to compete. A young widow named Bisi. She had just lost her husband and needed to survive, so she started selling akara too, just a few streets away from Mama Shadi. The first day, she sold nothing. The second day, she sold nothing. The third day, her oil refused to heat properly. The fourth day, her beans spoiled overnight. By the seventh day, Bisi was gone. She didn't tell anyone she was leaving. She just disappeared. Then came another man, a stubborn trader named Kunle. He mocked the fear in the town. Akara is akara. There is nothing special about this woman. He set up his own stand boldly, right in the center of the market. The same day, people gathered around him, but not to buy. They just stared. Kunle kept frying, calling customers, shouting prices, but something was wrong. No one moved. No one spoke. Just staring, smiling, watching him. The next morning, Kunle was found beside his fry pan, eyes open, a white smile frozen on his face, and dead. That was when fear entered Aayito, and yet people still bought akara from Mama Shadi, as if nothing had happened, as if they had no choice. Then, few months later, a pastor arrived, Pastor Daniel, a man known for his deep prayers and strange spiritual encounters. The moment he stepped into Aayito, he felt it. Something was wrong, not loud, not obvious, but heavy, like the air itself was watching him. On his second morning, he followed the smell, and there she was, Mama Shadi, frying akara, smiling. Her eyes met his, and for the first time, her smile paused, just for a second. That night, Pastor Daniel couldn't sleep, so he prayed, and he decided to fast. He fasted for 3 days, nothing happened. 5 days, still nothing. On the 7th night, something happened.
In a dream or a vision, he saw another town, far away, a dusty roadside, a woman frying akara. It was Mama Shadi, but this time she looked weak, sick, coughing, and alone. Then suddenly she collapsed, dead, right there beside her fry pan. Then the dream shifted, darkness swallowed the scene. Then shadows began to gather, whispers, laughters, shapes that were not human, and in the middle of them, Mama Shadi stood up again. But this time, she wasn't alone. Pastor Daniel woke up screaming, sweating, shaking. The next morning, he went straight to her. People watched from a distance. Nobody had ever confronted Mama Shadi before. He stood in front of her and said quietly, "You died, didn't you?" She didn't answer. She just smiled. Then he said, "This is not your town. These are not your customers. They are being brought to you." The oil kept sizzling. Then slowly Mama Shadi spoke. Her voice was calm, too calm. "Pastor, do you know what hunger feels like?" He didn't answer. Do you know what it means to die and still not rest? The wind changed. People began to gather, but no one stepped closer. Then she looked up at him, and for the first time, her eyes were not human. I didn't come here alone. Suddenly, people in the crowd started smiling. The same smile Kunle had, the same empty smile. Pastor Daniel began to pray, loud, aggressive, commanding fire. The ground trembled slightly. The fire under a pan went out instantly. Dark smoke rose, but not like normal smoke. It moved like it was alive. The shadows appeared again, right there in the open, behind her and around her, watching. Then something shocking happened. Mama Shadi started crying. I don't want to go back. The pastor hesitated just for a second, and that was the mistake, because suddenly everything stopped. The wind, the smoke, the crowd. Then one voice spoke, not us, not human. You saw too much. The pastor froze. Then Mama Shadi smiled again, but this time it wasn't her. The next morning, the town was quiet. Mama Shadi was still there, selling akara, smiling as always. But now, there was someone beside her, helping her serve customers, calling out prices, greeting people. It was Pastor Daniel, smiling, eyes open, alive but not alive. And from that day on, the akara tasted even better. And now in Aayito, people don't ask questions anymore. They just eat and smile.